Have you ever experienced something and thought there has to be a name for this? Well, there usually is. I'm Sasha, and this is Sasha Explains It All, where we break down interesting things so you don't have to Google them. And today's topic is the halo effect. And once you learn this one, you're going to start noticing it absolutely everywhere. Have you ever met someone who's really attractive or funny or incredibly confident and before you even knew them, you caught yourself thinking, they seem really smart. They're probably a really good person, or I bet they're successful. That's the halo effect. It's a psychological bias where our brains take one positive quality and let it spill over into everything else that we assume about that person. So let's say that someone is really attractive. We might assume that they're kind. If someone's funny, you might assume that they're intelligent. If they speak with confidence, you might assume that they're right. And if they have a huge social media following, you might assume that they know what they're talking about. They're kind of an expert. The wild part is our brains do this automatically. Most of us don't even realize it's happening. And now, before anybody comes for me in the comments, yes, sometimes those people are all of those things and more. But sometimes they're not, because being charismatic isn't the same thing as being credible. And being likable isn't the same thing as being trustworthy. And being confident doesn't automatically mean that someone has wisdom. This is one of the reasons why sometimes we actually end up disappointed in relationships, in friendships. Even with celebrities or influencers or public figures, you feel disappointment because we fell in love with the halo before we've really gotten to know the person underneath it. So here's something to think about. The next time you catch yourself saying something like, I don't know why, but I really like them. Maybe it's your intuition. Or maybe, just maybe, your brain just filled in a few blanks that weren't actually there. And that's the tea, my lovies. What should Sasha explain next?